Greetings, citizens of Tetris. It is your old pal Van Dweller back with more classic Tetris Monthly Masters event for August of 2026. And what we've got for you right now is a bracket. And let's see, did I update the bracket? Hold on, wait. I didn't update the bracket. Oh wait, yes I did. Look, I did. There it is. Okay, good. Yeah, we have a bracket for you. And it's in the blue bracket. It's gonna be Alejo versus Marktris. The winner will take on ID Kirby. So pretty excited for this round one, round two set of matches. Let's take a look at the rules. Do you know what we're even doing here? Well, this is a 32-player single elimination 5-bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System. On NTSC consoles, players can play an emulator or console so long as the game mechanics, appearance, and statistics are unmodified. They could use any controller so long as there's no big buttons or turbo functions used, whether electronic or mechanical. Biological turbo only. Level 18 starts all the way through level 39 super kill screen and score uncapped. Those are some of the parameters. We're going to be playing best of 5. So the first player to 3 wins is the winner of the match. We will be using same piece sets. They will be re-rolled in between each game of the match. Players, you should not receive any advice while you are playing a game, and you should not pause while you are playing a game. And if you do experience technical issues, you should just keep playing. The winner gets absolutely something, and that is a share in a prize pool. It stands right now at $79.45. We're looking to get to $2,000. We're going to start a new streak here, so use that Matcherino command while you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube. That will bring up some links. The one that says Masters AUG, that is the one for this month. Click on that. It'll take you to the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. And on the top right-hand corner of that screen, you will see a faded out, kind of whatever, grayed out button, sort of. I don't know why it's so not prominent, but it's a button. It says log in. So click on that to log in, and from there you can log in with a lot of different accounts. If you got a Twitch, YouTube, or Discord account, you already have, basically a way to log in. So you do not need to make a separate account. So once you're in, look on the right side of the screen, you'll see some stuff. You'll see something that says contribute on a mustard colored button. You can click on that to contribute. Straight cash, homie. Any amount is good. $1, well, 1 penny if you're Burbia, $1 if you're like a normal person, and then any amount from 1 to whatever is welcome. That's for sure. So then you'll also see claim code. So you'll see claim code, and that is a button that kicks 25 cents into the prize pool from Matcherino, and they're just trying to get us to prove that we can send 50 people a month over to the website and get them to click a button. So let's not let them down. Let us do that. Let's get that free money into the prize pool. Another way to get free money into the prize pool is Sponsor Quest. There are sponsors, and they want you to click on things, like things, share things, subscribe things, blah, blah, blah. You can do it, and if you do it, it'll kick in a certain amount of money into the prize pool as well. So consider doing that. You don't have to do them. It's fine. If you don't want to like a thing, you don't have to. It's fine. It's easy. Danny Cox says it's so easy that even Danny Cox, can do it. Yeah, I mean, it's that easy. I bet even Kingsman could do it. Okay, well, that is how to contribute to the prize pool. And we want to do that so we can keep the players coming back, compensate for them for their time. They spend practicing and showing up and being scheduled and not playing 2 Tap Masters or whatever, Tap League events right before their Masters event match and then saying they can't play. We want to lure them back month after month to play for our entertainment. Okay, that is how to support the players. If you want to support the channel, that's something you can do. You can do that by going to patreon.com/monthlytetris to make an ongoing pledge of support, just like people on this screen have done. People like Scott Gray, Jay in the Window, Kano, Taki, Beatlesburger, Red Oak, Mr. Brain, Corporal Jr., Troy, Dan, KMM, Cat, Java D, Jason, Sunny, and Mila, and everybody else. You can click on that. And there's a lot of other ways to support us. If you don't want to do Patreon, you could do use a support command. Find some of those ways. They are what? They are, well, one-time ways and recurring ways to support us. You can also, if you're on YouTube, do a super chat or a sticker, do a channel membership. You can Gift a channel membership. You can give multiple channel memberships. That's a good thing to do. Over on Twitch, you can do bits. You can subscribe. You can gift subscriptions. And if you're an Amazon Prime member, you do get an Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime gaming subscription to grant to the streamer of your choice on a monthly basis. But it is use it or lose it. You can't save or stack them, and you must automatically renew them. So you don't want to lose it. So use it on us. All right? You got it? Good. Let's bring over the dudes. The dudes are here. All right, hopefully. One dude. I see one dude. All right. And there's another dude. All right, so all the dudes are here. And we'll get them all lined up. All right. We're lining up dudes, a whole lineup of dudes. Let's see. All right. Let's see what we got to work with. There we go. Alejo. All right. There's that. Oh, let me use my lock button here. All right. That'll help. All right. And we'll bring over this other dude. People aren't saying dude anymore. Dude. I mean, that's like... Are they? Are people saying dude? You say dude? Bruh. Or bro. People, younger people say bro. Bro. What's up, bro? Wait, do they not say bro anymore? Bruv? They say bruv? All right, so Alejo's got that. Oh, we got to figure out how to fix Alejo's got the. Hold on. Let's see what we can do here. Reset the transform. Okay, that's good. Now, all right, this is very interesting. We need a filter, color correction. We're gonna brighten this up. We're getting bright, but then we got to increase the contrast. Now, this is a tough thing to balance here. We can do this. All right, let's see. Oh boy. I don't know what to do. It's just nuts. I guess we can sort of see the pieces here. I think we can see them. Sorta. Let's just go back to default. Oh boy. You might need to restart. Okay, go restart the computer. Go restart. That's fine. How to do this? Oh wait, we're fine. Okay, we're good. I didn't do that. All right, Alejo did it. How did you do that? What is happening? All right, let's refresh these dudes and then get them going. We got places to go, people to see. I'm going to drop the pieces in the chat, players. This music means. Do people still say power cycle your modem? Don't they? Wouldn't they? Restart? All right, I'm going to put the pieces in the chat. Hopefully we'll get Mark here. All right, Mark is here. All right. All the Marks are here. All right, the pieces are here. They are D80884. D80884. We're ready. We're playing. We're playing Tetris. Stream is dropping frames like there's no tomorrow, says Mark. Is this just like you don't want to play because you played 2 tap league matches, so you're inventing OBS problems? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? It's okay. You'll do fine. Don't worry. Oh, I know. I'm just kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. All right, we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a try. We'll see if we can get this game going. All right, it's time. Let's go. 13 minutes past. The music has begun. The pieces are in the air. It is time. Oh, by the way, Tayo, thanks for the 10 stream streak. Tetris Vietnam, thank you for the raid. Party of 5. Trebus with the 10 stream streak as well, says strike. All right, pieces are here. Seed Pinner is a winner. Okie dokie artichoke. Looks like we are ready to go. It is the blue. It's round 1. It is the blue bracket round 1 for August of 2026. Alejo versus Mark in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. On the... All right, make sure both players are starting. I didn't seed check them, though. I'm worried. All right. Let me just look and make sure. D80884, D80884. All right. We're good. On the left side of your screen, it's Alejo, seed number 20 from Argentina with a PB of 1.45 million, qualled in with a 1.188 million. This is Alejo's overall 9th appearance in the Masters event. And Alejo played in the second ever Masters event that I hosted. So my first one was October of 2018, and Alejo's debut in the what was just called Classic Tetris Monthly was in November of 2018. That was a weird month. I think we had a lot of people. And that, and it, at the time, it was like, oh my God, we've got like 31 people in it or something. But it was a lot of people. But anyway, that was Alejo. So in the modern era, in the modern 32-player era, Alejo's best placement in Masters, top 24, looking to get there with a win in this round 1 match. And you last saw him in this whole series in Mega Masters this year. He was the winner of the CTWC LATAM Regional in 2021. I'm guessing that was an online one, but he was the winner of that. He's also got a win in Community Tier 1 back in July of 2021 and Tier 2 in July of 2022. The 2 opponents beaten by Alejo, Ramations and Biggie Mac. $256 for Alejo, $191 Marktris. Citrus says, "Is this live?" Unfortunately, no. This is not. This is not live. This is not live. I'm speaking to you from the past. $301 Alejo, $259 for Mark, and on the right side it is Mark making his second appearance in the Masters event. His debut was last month. Comes in at seed number 29 this month as a PB of 1.33 million, qualled in with a 1.093. And as far as our researchers have been able to determine, Mark has never played Alejo, so we got a new match. Mark also debuted in Das Masters last month as well. Made it to the top 16. Trebus says, Vandy, thanks for the link to the Kingsman game. First thing I did this morning. Yes, Kingsman has a recorded max out. Got it last night. Playing, I think, on the Classic Tetris channel. I think they were doing their race to 1.4. So Kingsman, I think, was just kind of filling in or something like that. Maybe they didn't have enough people. I think they usually do a four-way, player scene there. And Kingsman was just taking up space, as he does. So he got it. First time recording one. He claims he's got these other max outs, but can't prove it by me. That, to me, that is max out number one. 424 Marktris, 491 Alejo. Like on that list, right? I think on the max out list, does it take people's claims? Like, oh, they said they did it off stream, so it goes to the list. I guess it's just because people take it seriously and acknowledge that he wouldn't lie because we trust him. But to me, this is first max out for him. So congratulations, Kingsman. 514 for Alejo, 494 for Marktris. King's pop-off was so goated. Yeah, it was really an authentic moment of celebration for Kingsman. It really captured how he really felt not performing for anybody. All right, King's a showman. 566 for Alejo, 502 for Mark. I wanted him to cry. I wanted him to break down and cry, but he's a showman first. He is. All right, we're into 19. Alejo here with a 640. Big transition for Alejo. And pretty good transition, too, for Mark, 581. Pretty good. All right, I don't know what's happening with this stencil, but getting seasick. All right, Tetris for Alejo, 700, 631 for Mark. St. Nicholas says, I don't believe Kingsman got a max out between eating. Well, when else would he get one? This is two primary activities. Like where else would when else would he get it? 783 for Alejo, 669 for Mark. Tetris for Mark, 726, 843 for Alejo. Danny says if he'd cried, then it might have been proof he never had a max out. That's true. No, I believe that he had the max out. But you gotta, as Kingsman himself says, no vid, no did. 815 for Mark, 937 for Alejo. Now, these are two players that have, PBs that are 1.3 and 1.4. So be interesting to see what they can bring here once they get to the post 29 phase. But good scores so far. There's a Tetris for Alejo. So Mark is back by 11 lines right now. Winner here plays Kirby. That's right. Kirby it seems to have like turned a corner. Oh, the skimming here for Mark. He knows the situation. He's 100,000 points down. He is back by 10 lines, so if you give him like a couple Tetrises, you know, it's closer, but this is definitely still a lead for Alejo. All right, Mark, let's see what he can do. Mark is someone also rapidly on the rise. There's a max out for both. Alejo with the 1.1. There's a Tetris for Mark, A55. He's 125,000 points back. Trouble to the left for Alejo, and he's into 29. And yeah, that is not going to survive. So 1.21. So a C17. Oh, a C17. That is the target mark. C17, and he can't get the bar over. Oh, no. And, you know, maybe he had a chance to chase that down, but it is going to be Alejo taking game number 1. I can't believe that nobody wants me to. Everybody thinks I can name the capitals, right? So they're not even going to do the redeem the capitals. My goodness, we have 2 non-U.S. American players, and nobody wants me to see if I can name the capital. You know I know them, so you're not wasting your points. All right. Oh, Travis says Vandy names capitals from memory. Oh, my God. Well, Alejo is from Argentina, and that's Buenos Aires. And Mark is from Hungary, and that is Budapest. Do I say Budapest or Budapest? As an American, I would say Budapest, but I don't know. I'm trying to... Is it like a shh? But what state is Alejo from? You pronounce the Hungarian S as sh. Okay, so Budapest. Budapest. All right. All right, looks like both players are ready. I don't know what state Alejo is from, but that's a good point. All right, looks like both players are ready. Let's go game number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Alejo says, I'm from Tuck You, man. Well, hey, we'll Tuck You. Jeez. What, you know, God. What did I ever do to you, man? I'm just kidding. It's a joke. Humor. It does look, it does look like, I don't know what's wrong with me. What is wrong with me? All right. Is it Tucumán? Tucumán? I don't know. It sounds, it's like a Pokemon, but in Argentina? You'll be going to the Yucatan Peninsula? Oh my goodness gracious. Do I know Jenny's phone number? Yes, it's 867-5309. 104 from Alejo, 57,000 for Mark. Area code 555. Yeah, I gotta add. I've got to add the Australian provinces and are they provinces? Wait, are they states? Australian states or provinces? Are they provinces? Territories? States and territories. Yeah, I gotta add those because I've got those now. Yeah, I should do Argentina. How many? What are the? I should do those. And I should know the Canadian provinces and territories. Yeah, I should add those. 23 provinces in. Oh boy, that's a big deal. Oh, I gotta admit, I'm feeling like shaky on my Canadian provinces and territories. They haven't shown up in my Anki deck lately, so I don't know, you might be able to zap me on one of those. Can I name all the provinces? I think I could. I think I probably could. But that's like naming like a bunch of things. That's like 13 things. Yeah, that doesn't, you know, you can't just go, you know, test Vandy's memory and then I named 13 things. But yeah, I get, you know, name 13 things for one test Vandy's memory. Come on now, stop it. Let's see. Well, only because it's you there, Travis. 380 for Alejo, 432 for Marktris. Let me think. Let me think of the territories first. You got your Northwest territories. You got your Yukon. You got your Nunavut, right? And then let's see all the stuff up north. Let's see Newfoundland and Labrador. British. I don't have them in any order. You got your British Columbia. You got Alberta, Saskatchewan, Ontario, Quebec, Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia. I don't know. New Brunswick. Did I say New Brunswick? I don't know if I'm forgetting anything though. I can't count to 13, and I don't have them memorized in a particular order, so maybe I should do that. I can't remember which one I missed. Did I say Manitoba? Dirty Tetris there for Alejo, 468, 553 for Marktris. Okay, good. I got it. Phew. That's not easy. That is not easy. I'm gonna have to remember that in some order. All right, we are on level 20. Alejo 500, 604 for Mark. Yeah, but you can't go test Vandy's memory and ask me to name a list of 13 things. That is to make me list like one thing. Okay. Listen. You got to be fair here. You'll redeem 13 times? All right. That's fair. You're skirting the road. We gave you one. 557 for Alejo, 640 for Mark. Do I know their flags? Yeah, I think I know their flags. I can recognize their flags. Could I describe the flags? Could I go the other way? But if you showed me the flag, I could tell you which one it is. $7.25 for Mark, $6.45 for Alejo. Can I draw the flags? That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure I could. Tetris for Mark, $7.87. $6.82 for Alejo. All right, people are redeeming codes over on Matcherino. Thank you for that. Okay, we got about 40 lines to go until level 29. And of course, level 29 is where both players basically topped out previous game. So should be a pivotal point to get to 29. So we'll see what they can do. 887 Marktris, 779 for Alejo. So back by over 100,000 points. So we'll see what he can do before 29 here, but he's got a ways to go. Lori with the $50 contribution to the prize pool. Lori, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. Tetris for Mark, $9.57. $8.25 for Alejo. Long bar in, 2 in a row, each for Tetrises. Thank you, Lori. That's amazing. Is it because I named the Canadian provinces? I told you I care about Canada. That's why it was like the first non-US American thing that I memorized. Or, well, you know, in terms of states. $9.65 for Alejo. Max out for Mark. Long bar in. And let's see if he can survive here, how deep he can go. Mark, $8.80. Max out for Alejo. He's got like 4 rows of garbage over that column 10. So he's got to work this down. And he is working it down. So a little elevated triple there for Alejo, $8.25. So Mark now with a 70,000 point lead. Alejo cutting into it a little bit, about 60,000 point lead now. 1.1 for Mark. Uh-oh, Mark is going to... Oh, there's an F on the screen. Mark going to top out BO2. So the target is BO3. Alejo trying to chase this down. He's got all the time in the world. But now the board getting a little mussed up. So can he chase this down? He's got a 1.45. So he must have some post 29 or... oh, no. That bar is not going to get there. And Mark is going to hang on and take game number 2. Well, thank you, Laurie. Really appreciate that. Very, very nice. Guys, we have 9 codes remaining while I'm looking at Matcherino. All right, Mark is just finding out now. Do I dare refresh? I'm going to refresh Mark. We'll see if that helps. He's finding out right now. It's like 10 minutes later. 9 codes left, y'all. Mino Floof, by the way, thank you for the 50 stream streak. That's a lot of streams in one streak. All right, 21B 235. All right, like Mark had to go get some iced tea to chug or something. All right, he's gonna chug iced tea. All right, more codes being done. Thanks, Ali, Mino Floof, G Mart, Lex Disky at 3s. Danny, Harumi. All right, looks like both players are ready. Let's go. Game number 3. What was once a best of 5, now a best of 3. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. like these guys that, you know, well, I'm not going to talk about it. If I talk about it, then people are going to troll me. So I'm not going to say it. Hold on 1 sec. No. All right. Mr. Brain. I didn't turn on I didn't turn it off. Let me go into the settings, Mr. Brain, and turn off. How do I even do that when I'm live? Unfortunately, I don't have a way to, well, forget it. All right, it should be off. Unfortunately, it's a setting that is by default on, and I don't have a global setting which says don't do it. So when I go and schedule 14 events, there's a top out for Alejo. When I go and schedule 14 events, I said I don't get them all. So my apologies for being such a terrible host. All right. All right, so Mark gets that one, and yeah, there we go. All right, I turned it off. I found a way to turn it off. Unfortunately, yeah, you can't just have a global setting that says don't apply auto translate to any of my live streams. You have to go in and like do it out of, whatever. Like you have to do it one by one. So annoying. All right, Mark is. I guess I don't know. He's all right. All right, he's fine. So Mark up 2-1 early top out for Alejo 18. You don't like to see it. You hate to see it. Oh, so I didn't see that. Lori sent a super chat and it said, or supporter chat. It said name all 13 and 50 to the prize pool. I didn't even see that. I didn't even know. I thought I hit the seed. Did the seed button not happen? Did I hit the seed button? No. Oh, no, I didn't. I thought I hit it. Sorry, guys. All right, Mr. Brain is suffering. We must alleviate suffering. Yeah, I guess I'll have to go and check each individual one and make sure it's not that. Well, some people might like the auto translate. That's the thing. And some people might go, "Oh, I need that auto translate," and I don't think you can turn it on, like at the, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know what to do. All right, there we go. Looks like both players are ready. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, Danny unpinning the seed and repinning it. Danny. Come on now. You did not unpin it? Wait, seed pinner. Wait. Seed pinner didn't. I need to. Wait. For real? Okay, yeah. I don't troll me on that because if something's wrong with the bot, I need to know so I can fix it. All right, it's game number 4, and Mark is up 2-1 over Alejo. Now, Mark debuted last month in round 1. Did not make it to round 2, so he's looking to get to round 2 for the first time. $138 for Alejo. $96,000 for Mark. Weather Harks, WX Harks, thank you for the Prime sub, 4 months. Oh, thank you, Harks. Do I just call you Harks? Harks? I don't know how to refer to it. I mean, your first name is like Weather. Hey, Weather. WX. Harks? All right. Harks it is. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, little split triple there for Marks. Wildly exciting Harks. I'm sure that's what it stands for. A lot of people's names, like nicknames, have adverbs. Vandy, what was your nickname in high school? Well, I didn't have a nickname. We didn't. That's the, like, I don't know. Like you watch these like shows or people in high school and they've all got like nicknames. We didn't have any nicknames. We just called people by their names. So none of that rings true to me. Like did people just have all these nicknames for people in school, like that you would call them? Oh yeah, my name's Myron, but everyone calls me the Frog or something. Like, I didn't experience that at all. People just call each other their names, so I don't know. Oh, the line spin from Mark. You'll love to see it. 350 for Mark, 385 for Alejo. You had 5 nicknames, says Junkle Cook. Yeah, I just didn't have any. I guess I didn't hang out with people who gave or sought nicknames, or I don't know. I mean, I didn't really hang out with. I don't know. I didn't really hang out with a lot of people. I was not interested. I was not interested. I mean, I didn't. Like, I didn't. I was not into. Like, there's because I had some friends and I, occasionally go over their house, but I didn't go to like, oh, we're having a party. I don't want to go to that. I'm not interested. I got things to do. I'm reading books. All right. I did. I hung out with the book. I had a job. I had multiple jobs. Not interested in, farting around with all these people from high school. Who cares? Oh, another line spin for Mark. He knows where he's playing. Yeah, like, I don't know. I went to school because they made me go to school. All right, log bar down, Alejo, 572. And then I went to my job. And then I went home and I read books. I don't know. Or listened to the radio, or I don't know. I played sports. I had friends. I played like sports and stuff, but I don't know. I just don't feel like. I don't know. I was too cool for school. All right, I really was. 596 for Mark, 608 for Alejo. All right, Tetris for Mark, 623, 634 for Alejo. I mean, I didn't play high school sports, but I played like neighborhood sports. You know, I don't know. Like Little League. Until I was 16 or 15 or whenever people stopped playing Little League. I don't know. 14? 707 for Alejo, 662 for, yeah, ton of stickball, wiffle ball, street hockey. Yeah, of course. Tons. All right, 743 for Alejo. There's a Tetris. Mark, 727. There's a Tetris. So Mark back by 3 lines and, you know, maybe like about a Tetris. Level 24, Tetris is worth 30,000 points. Alejo with some cleanup to do. He has got to win this one to stay in this tournament. And he has relinquished the lead a little bit. This dig here, costly. But he's bringing it down. Let's see, is he going to set up? He is setting up in column 4. And maybe at the exact wrong time because the game does not want to give him a bar when he can use it. Because it's Tetris and it hates you. All right, long bar into column 4, 865. Meanwhile, Mark motoring along 926. He's going to bring this down burn-wise to get his well back over to column 10. Condensed Aaron with the raid party of 6. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate that. Party of 6. Marktris with the 999. There's a Tetris Alejo, 975. Marktris with the Tetris A35. So Alejo into 29. He is set up. He has to bring it down. He is bringing it down. Mark, going to stand up that J piece to get the long bar here for the Tetris A72. Mark is going to top out at A72. Chase down target for Alejo is A73. He can single and double this forever if he can muster it. So A73 is the target. Mark just hanging on, looking. Oh, Alejo's setting up for a Tetris. He's setting up again. A skim and a Tetris for Alejo, A63. Oh, the triple might have been enough. But he doesn't quite know it. Let's see. And the long bar over for the triple. And yes, Alejo with the chase down. And we are headed to a deciding game number 5. So keep going, Alejo. Keep going. Holy moly. The lock-in is real on the chase down. Crazy. And yeah, decider time. Holy moly. GG's, Alejo. So take a minute if you need it. Take them in. You know, chase down, you know, that'll get your blood pumping. That'll get your blood pumping. Especially, Alejo, first played in 2018. Now that is, that's like 8 years ago. So Alejo, objectively, an old man. You gotta, that's gonna get to you. All right, pieces are here, players. So, all right, Mark was just like, "Oh man, I think I have this," and then it's snatched away. The winner of this will take on ID Kirby, so it's not going to get any easier from here for whoever wins. It's very international. I mean, it's international. I mean, yeah, I guess they're separated by a long distance. Separate continents. So it's an intercontinental matchup. Okay. BCE 788. Yes, both players ready. It's decider time. The winner of this game will win the match and move on to round 2 to take on ID Kirby in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. And starting off with a couple of bars. There you go. Look at that. The bars is how we start. And that's how you know we're playing on Tetris Gym. You can't do that in regular NES Tetris. Double bar opener is crazy. It is. I can do the whole Fruity Pebbles rap. Oh, it's so cringe though. But I can. You clipped it? You did? I don't know. What is the, all right, this is only for the old people because young people, you don't know, but back in the old days, there were commercials for the cereal Fruity Pebbles, right? And the theme of the commercials was always that, Fred Flintstone had the Fruity Pebbles cereal, and then Barney was always trying to get the Fruity Pebbles cereal from Fred, devising all these schemes and, kind of whatever, subterfuge and legerdemain, whatever, trying to get the Pebbles from Fred. But, why couldn't Barney just go buy the Pebbles? Did, Fred produce the Pebbles? In universe, did Fred make it? Why couldn't Barney just go buy his own Pebbles? That's what I don't get. In universe, right? Oh boy, Mark is in trouble. That's a top out for Mark at 235. So Alejo with a chase down needs to get to 236. It's only cringe if you're ashamed of it. Yeah, I am a little ashamed of it. That's probably why. So chase down 236. Mark with that 18 top out. You don't like to see it. So Mark will need a Tetris and then a little bit more. The game being a little stingy right now. So now a Tetris would get it. He's just gonna take the triple. He's like, you know what? I can just knock this out, singles, doubles, triples, whatever. Reset up again. Man, the game RNG really sucks. All right, there is the bar down for Alejo. Now he can breathe a little easier. Alejo, GG's to you. Marktris, my goodness gracious, GG's to you. Good to see you again. Hope to see you in future months. But it will be Alejo moving on. So let us go ahead and report this to the Centralized Tetris Reporting Authority. Oh, I got to fix the front page of Godot. What are we playing? August? All right, we're going to bring you Alejo versus ID Kirby in just a couple minutes. So we'll be right back, and then we'll have that match, and then we'll play more Tetris. So it goes in the books as a 3-2. Stay tuned. So do people still say, lives in your head rent free or lives in my head rent free? Is that over? People aren't saying that anymore, right? It's probably for the best. You literally just heard the announcer say that on Chess Twitch. People drop the lives. Oh, so it's in your head rent free. All right, so let me go ahead and fix all the stencilage. You want to see that live? You want to see live stencil fixing while other people watch ads? You get to see this is the real stuff, guys. We are fixing stencils. This one's not so bad, but it does need some attention. All right, x-axis. All right, y-axis. All right. Now what I heard is that I won't need to do this for ID Kirby, so let's find out if that's true. This is what I've heard. Oh, I can already tell that I have to do it. I can already tell. It's better. It's way better. But hold on. Yeah, I can already tell I have to do it. You are not quite on stencil, but it's better. It's better. It's your best attempt. It's your best attempt. And I am proud of you. Even if you didn't quite get there, I'm proud that you are trying. That you are trying to get better and are doing it. That's what I am proud of. So many people just stagnate, but you are trying. All right, we're good now. You need an auto stencil extension for OBS? All right, I'll make it. I mean, I'll have my intern make it. I'll work on it. There used to be something There used to be something. All right, we got tons of Kirby ceiling. All right, we got. You can see the fire exit. Oh no, the vent up there. We got the whole vent. All right, let's go. All right. We're making progress, man. I think, trying things and trying to improve is good. That is the most important thing. All right, let me fix Alejo's camera now. Reset. Yeah, I'll work on this. I want to solve this problem of the stencil. Once and for all. Why doesn't Nifsky like Danny? Wait, Nifsky doesn't like Danny? All right, players, it's time. The stencil is why you're scared to qual? Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be scared. I literally just fix it. And then I make, I make snarky comments, but that's just, I mean, I'll find a way to do that anyway. So don't worry about the stencil. Just do your best. Do your best. And then just, commit to continuous improvement in life. That's what you have to do in life. Anyway, right? You start where you start. It's fine. Everyone starts. Well, they should. All right, let me give a refresh to both these players. Did I put pieces there? Pieces are there, right? They are there. Okay, good. Damn Daniel. Oh, yeah, remember Damn Daniel? Damn Daniel. Yeah, memes, old memes. I miss the old memes. A little, David after, what is it? David after dentist? Daniel after dentist? What, that little kid after the dentist? Is this real life? Like that kid? Like that kid? It's good. I like it. Is that David after dentist? I don't remember. All right, looks like we have two players who are ready to play their round 2 blue match. Let's go. ID Kirby versus Alejo in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, they're starting off with the same pieces, which is a good sign. On the left side, ID Kirby, seed number 13 from the United States of America with a PB of 3.49 million. He is the 22nd ranked Tetris player in the world, according to the most recent Premier poll. Got a 1-round bye in virtue of his top 16 seeding. And apparently, remember the apparently kid? Apparently, that's another kid. Sometimes I say, sometimes I say the word apparently, and I remind myself of the apparently kid, and I'm like, oh man, what? Oh no. Am I that kid? Oh God. Anyway, Kirby, I guess these two have played. I don't know when they have played each other, but They played each other at some point. Anyway, this is Kirby's 19th appearance in the Masters event. His debut was in January of 2025. Has made it to the top 16. I don't know when that was. Maybe a bunch of times, but he was in the top 16 last month, I know. So I don't know if that's the first time top 16, but I don't remember. He's also a CTWC gold bracket player. Definitely played in from 23 through 26. Also seen him at a bunch of regionals, including Waco, Phoenix, and Vegas. And in that Vegas one in 25, he was the runner-up to Tetris time in that one. On the right side, Alejo, Argentina is where he's from. PB of 1.45 million. Qualified him with a 1.188. Defeated Marktris in round 1. 9th overall appearance in the Masters event. Started in November of 2018, which was my second ever Masters event after taking it over from Friday Witch. You last saw Alejo in Mega Masters. Alejo won the LATAM Regional back in 2021 and is a 2-time community winner with a win over Ramations in July of 21 and a win over Biggie Mac in July of 2022. 327 for Kirby, 252 for Alejo. All right, Kirby up high on the board. This is not the greatest. Oh boy, can Kirby get out of this? Maybe. Oh no, and that is going to be a top out for Kirby at 336. So Alejo with the chase down, 337. 337 is the chase down. Brutal Drought says 3s, 2s, and yeah, it's like, well, where's the bars? So maybe we need to count. Drought, but apparently this is a big drought. Yeah, 337. Get 337, and that's safe. See, accidental starts are why it's good to clear the scoreboard before the match, because then you can just put your score on the scoreboard, and if your opponent is screen looking, they can look over and see what it is, right? So that's why people love to play with not a clear scoreboard, but they want to keep their scoreboards, but it's kind of better to do that. See what I'm saying? All right, 337 is safe. I don't remember the exact score, but 337 is safe. If we have to check. 337 is safe. Yeah, I see it. Good job, Curbs. I see it. Yes, 336, 300. See? That is why you clear the scoreboard. And that's it. So Alejo is good with the chase down on 18 in game number 1. Alejo goes up 1 game to none. Okie dokie. Well, you don't like to see level 18 top outs at all. Listen, that I will commit to saying. We don't root for anybody over anybody else in here in the broadcast booth, but I don't ever want to see anyone top out on level 18. That's what I don't want to see. Okay. F33, A11, good. Game number 2. Alejo up 1 game to none over Kirby in 3-2-1 Tetris. All right, we are underway. All Tetrises so far for our competitors. It's a genius STM idea. Vandy, you should definitely try that. Let me see what that refers to. Vandy, we should do an STM like no bars, but it's all bars. Literally every piece is a bar, but it's double kill screen speed. Double kill screen speed, all bars. I think it's a fun thing to like play on your own. I don't know how much interest there is, like in terms of like oh, I'm watching this. I'm watching, 16 matches of it of 5 or more games each. It just feels like it's probably fun as a goof to play a couple of times, but I don't know if it can support an entire tournament. $234 for Kirby, $172 for Alejo. So these players have met before in the CTM cinematic universe, the extended CTM universe in Futures Round 1, December of 2022. So almost 4 years. Sounds like a best of one STM idea candy. What? All right, Tetris Alejo 269-307 for Kirby. I do kind of like the idea of a best of one tournament where you just get like 100 something players and it's a best of one. Get 128 players playing a best of one. It's on iPhone, Vandy, using Grammarly. If you're using Grammarly, why isn't your thing like capitalized and punctuated, your message, right? Wouldn't Grammarly correct that? 353 for Alejo, 431 for Kirby. Do it for me, Vandy, says Black Ops. He really wants to see that all bars double kill screen. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, for like a match, but I can't get there. I have to truly believe in it to do it. Tetris for Alejo, 449. 506 for Kirby. All right, Kirby with some digging to do. 11 lines to go till 19. There's a Tetris Alejo, 519, 536 for Kirby. Kirby's board a little awkward here. Uses that bar to fix the left, so that's good. There's a Tetris Kirby, 567, 545 Alejo, 2 lines apart, so closer one here. Has there been an attempt to do crowd control for NES Tetris where chat could donate bits to? Yeah, I mean, crowd control does, I believe NES Tetris is supported on crowd control. No one's really ever made use of it in a way that I would remember. But maybe someone has, done it or opened it up or whatever on stream, but should we do a crowd control tournament where people just sabotage players? 651 for Kirby, 675 for Alejo. But yeah, I believe crowd control is supported on NES Tetris. I haven't looked too much into it. Tetris Kirby, 793, 771 for Alejo. Summer B says, I'm having homemade hot dogs for dinner. I didn't even know you could make homemade hot dogs. I mean, I guess in principle, I guess I knew it, but I just never heard of someone saying, I'm having homemade hot dogs. All right, Kirby here having a down stack. Blocks a well. Oh boy, this is tough. Long bar down, Tetris Kirby. And all right, so he's going to be okay, I think. He would love a quick bar and gets one. 872 for Kirby, 847 for Alejo. I just got a comforter cover. Does it need a slip over it? It's probably best, unless you want to wash the comforter. A comforter cover. Wait, what is a comforter cover? What? A sheet for a blanket? $9.51. Yeah, I mean, get a sheet for your blanket so you don't have to wash it as much. Vandy, do you wear shoes in the house? No, I don't. Oh boy, Alejo is in trouble. Kirby's got the lead. Alejo needs to somehow make this stack workable in the next 3 lines. And okay. Kind of getting there. Can that bar get over? No, and that is going to be a top out for Alejo. And Kirby is good in game number 2. And they are tied. I do not wear shoes in the house. I don't say I've never worn shoes in the house, but I don't, as a rule, wear shoes in the house. I like I'm a barefoot guy. Like, I don't know, I grew up in a house where everybody walked around barefoot. I don't know, is that weird? I like barefoot. I even had those Those toe shoes, you know, that became popular like in the early 2010s. I had those toe shoes. I was one of those guys. So nerdy, but it's way better. Barefoot with socks or not? Usually not. I'm naturally a very warm person, so anything I can do to not keep in warmth, I need to let the heat dissipate. So it's pretty rare. Although I do like, I mean, when I leave the house, I almost always have socks, but it's rare not to wear socks inside your home. Well, you're in Finland. All right, looks like both players are ready. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I feel like it's like always cold there. I don't know. Do I have that wrong? I feel like in Europe they have less, you know, HVAC, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Like, I feel like they have less artificial atmospheric, you know, indoor manipulation. So a lot more of your heat temperature regulation is going to be done via clothing. Which is barbaric. You guys need like indoor heating and cooling. If you wear street shoes inside your home, I don't want to enter it. Yeah, I always think of that too. Like, all right, I'm carrying stuff from my shoes like into my house and tracking it around. One bad habit is I do like just wear my I do wear my shirt like I just pretty much dress in like V-neck t-shirts. That's what I wear, right? Different colored V-neck t-shirts. Not even different colored, like pretty I've got like 5 of the same shirt and I just wear that, you know. But I think a bad habit is for me to wear the shirt that I've worn throughout the day to bed, and that is a bad habit. You're bringing if you got the world on you, like you left the house and you got the world on you and you bring that to bed, that's not good. So I should change. All right, I've convinced myself I'm no longer going to do that. I don't always do that. Sometimes I'll put on a different shirt, but that's a really bad slovenly habit. The December to remember. What did we say that was going to be? December is a bad month to have tournaments. There's so many holidays and travel and stuff. $262 for Alejo, $307 for Kirby. We're going to work through a little slideshow here. Just hope we come out clean on the other side of it. It was an idea a Twitch chatter mentioned in mid 2023. So I have to implement the thing from mid 2023. Oh man. All right, I'll think about it. What does it even consist of? What is December to remember? What is that even supposed to be? I don't even remember. People remember what I say in 2023. They're gonna be like, "Hey, did you ever do that thing? When are you doing that thing?" Well, we'll do it right after we do our extreme sports with the Berenstain Bears. That's true. If I don't remember December to remember, it's already a failure because you don't remember it. It's just a name. All right. Well, I'll try to figure out. Can Hatris be a part of not Tetris Monthly? Maybe. If we do that. I mean, we're a little overextended, aren't we? Add another tournament. I like the idea, but there's only so much we can do. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe we'll. I'll figure it out. I got to do everything. You know, I got to do everything. We are into 19 with 600K transitions on both sides. Kirby ahead by about 20,000 points. You want not Tetris 2? But that is Tetris though. You can't inaugurate it because then people will expect only Tetris games, and the whole point is that it's not Tetris games. So you can do it, but you can't inaugurate with it because then people will confuse it and say, oh, Not Tetris Monthly is about this game called Not Tetris, but it's not about that game. So you can do it later, but you can't do it right off the bat. All right, Tetris is for both. 831 for Kirby, 786 for Alejo. Tetris Kirby 922. Alejo getting up high, gets a long bar over, down. Oh man, that S to the right, to the left is going to slow Alejo down a little bit, take away all his burns, and really both players in trouble. So Alejo trying. Oh no, Alejo going to top out 877. Kirby was in trouble. I wonder, just counterfactually, was Kirby going to survive? We can kind of get a sense, and it looks like probably he was going to. Yeah. Okay, so that is going to be another one for Kirby. Kirby, you are good. Jungle says the mosquitoes have decided they like the part of my strawberry patch right next to the raspberries, and I did not give them permission. Mosquitoes. I mean, that is like, you know, I don't care how out of balance it makes the ecosystem. Let's just get rid of mosquitoes and figure it out from there. That's my view. You know, we'll get rid of them and then we'll sort it out. All right, so let's go ahead and give these players some more pieces. If we're doing Hatris, then we need to do Hatris. That game is horrendous. Summer B says, but Vandy, if mosquitoes won't suck our blood, who will? Politicians. That's what they're for. Politicians, guys. Am I right? Politicians. That was all that was like 90s political rhetoric, which was healthier than we have today. Just everyone hated all politicians. It was much healthier time. All right, BV0718. Ticks. Yeah, get rid of ticks. Ticks are the other one. Just get rid of them. Mosquitoes and ticks, and we'll figure it out after that. All right, looks like both players are ready. Let's go game number 4. Kirby up 2-1. Alejo has got to win this one to stay in. 3-2-1 Tetris. Fairtris? I don't really fully understand what Fairtris is, but like people say that, I don't really know what that's referring to. Fly heck is with me. Mosquitoes can just go away. I'll be like, but what about the frogs? And what about the, it's like, all right, I get it. The frogs. And then if the frogs go, then what eats frogs? I don't know. The honey badgers will go, and then if the honey badgers go, that's all very theoretical. It's all very theoretical. And I feel like, nature will figure it out. Yeah, they can have the gnats, the flies. They can have all the other stuff. I'm willing to keep gnats. I'm willing to keep cockroaches. I hate them, but flies. I'm willing to keep all of that. Bees, even bees. We need bees. I guess is what they tell me. I just repeat secondhand what other people say, but we need the bees. They sting people, but all right, most people are going to be okay. Listen, Harumi, that is, what are you even saying? Come on now. I think you're, okay, I see what you're saying. Right. We'll still have snails, right? All right. All right, Tetris or Kirby 201, 180 for Alejo. By the way, we have more Tetris tonight. There will be a single solitary solo match to kick off Das Masters. It'll be Jay, everybody knows Jay, versus Zach. And then tomorrow is going to be tons of Tetris, starting at 11 a.m. U.S. Central Time, which is 16 UTC. It's be a ton of matches. All gonna be one stream. We're just gonna stay live. Basically 4 brackets in a row. And then there'll be one final bracket late at night here in the US. And Sunday is pretty similar. Sunday, we're going to have, another 8 matches all in a row. Oh, no, 7 matches all in a row. That's pretty good. 411 for Kirby, 368 for Alejo. Tetris Kirby 505, 482 Alejo. $623 for Kirby, $598 for Alejo. So 100,000 point lead here for Kirby. He's also ahead, 6 to 10 lines. All right, A33 max out for Kirby, 896. All right, max out for Alejo, long bar down, A33. There's another one, A67, almost an 80,000 point lead for Kirby as he enters 29. B85 for Kirby. Tetris Alejo with a 1.1 And a great board, but getting a little high. So he's going to decide if he's going to take the burns. And yeah, he's going to take the burns away, maybe burning away. Oh, good placement here. I don't think he was able to get it fully over. And long bar in, Alejo trying to get another Tetris here. C40 for Kirby. Oh, there we go. A double and a Tetris. That's going to be a top out for Kirby at C40. So Alejo with the chase down target of C41. C41 is the target. And he's kind of, all right, he's kind of bringing this down. C41 target, Alejo. And no, not going to be able to do it. Gets the 1.2, and that means Kirby is good and is going to take this match 3-1. I thought maybe Alejo might have a shot to take that down. But no, not going to be able to do it. And gets into 31, though. And yeah, you could see that board was just dying for a long bar. It was thirsty. And it had the kind of thirst that only a long bar could quench. But alas, no bar was coming. So GG's Alejo, you played great. But it will be Kirby moving on. So GG's Kirby, you will face Blue Scooty in the next round. So you better study up. Alejo, GG's again to you. Always good to see you here. So hopefully we do see you again. Yeah, you got kind of, you transitioned in kind of high in the first place, so it was just kind of a struggle to bring that down, and it's a bad time for droughts to hit. So there you go. Kirby's drinking people's milkshakes. Well, that's going to do it for me for now. I'm going to get ready. I got to go to a film later, and then I will be back tonight for another bracket. Can you give me a bracket path that isn't Dog Andy or Scooty? I'll try to, but seems like that, those guys are there a lot, so you're gonna run into somebody eventually. All right, that's gonna do it. Thank you to those of you who supported. Already stuff scrolling here. What film am I watching? I'm going to watch the Odyssey. New follower 18 and Carissa and Jaja or Haha, whatever. Pseudo Canard, Harks, Lori, thank you. Raids, Aaron, and Tetris Vietnam. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't normally go see the big Hollywood blockbusters, but it's the Odyssey, so I kind of have to go. Oh, whoops. Patrons, thank you. Scott Gray, Jan the Window, Katie, Taka, Middlesburger, Rendog, Mr. Rain, Corporal Jr., Troy Dan, Kim, Kaka, Drive, DJ, Sunny, Mila, thank you, and everybody else. And the prize pool up to 131.70, courtesy of who? Courtesy of someone. A lot of different people. We have 6 codes remaining. We got a $50 contribution from Lori. Thank you, Lori. Really appreciate that. And then a bunch of coupon codes done. So thank you to everybody who contributed so far. We're underway. We're making good progress. So thank you, everybody. All right. The next stream is going to be at when? Yeah, 9 p.m. U.S. Central Time, which is 2 a.m. Not U.S. Central Time, 2 a.m. UTC. Okay? And then tomorrow is big day, lots of streams, and, well, 1 stream, but lots of matches. Well, 2 streams. 2 streams. All right, everybody. Take care. Thanks again, Lori. You're the best. YouTube, have a beautiful day. We will see you tonight. 2001: A Space Odyssey is his favorite movie, so anything with Odyssey in it appeals to me. It's not my favorite movie, but it's a good movie. How many hours from now? About 7 hours and 12 minutes. 7 hours, 12 minutes. All right. Take care, everybody. Mino Floof, you've been a moderator for 6 months. Oh, my God. Well, it's coming to an end very soon. Rip. I don't know. I don't know if I want to spin the wheel anymore. Do I want to spin the wheel? I don't want to. It's so cruel. So very cruel. All right. Looks like. Oh, Hepta has been streaming for 3 hours. You're probably not going to stream for much longer. All right. I don't know what this is. That doesn't look like Tetris to me. Oh, you're still going to stream? All right. We'll raid Hepta then. All right. Take care, everybody. We'll see you in 7 hours, 11 minutes. Have a great day.